All right, so good morning, all. My name is Eric V. I'm Hoi Soy. That is me. I am here from alongside the pits at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. It is 7:28 with 8 seconds in the morning, guys, and we are here. We're bright and early on a wonderful Monday morning. Man, it was a great weekend. Had a chance to get out, get on the bike, get in some exercise, see some people I care about. Oh, it was fun. So, guys, what have we seen in the overnight session? Yeah, let's take a look at it. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we have seen. Oh, wait a second. We're up 11 points from the close. That's right, into new all-time highs in the ES. New all-time highs. Wow, by 4.25 points. Not a huge amount in that Nasdaq, but yeah, it's still new all-time highs in the Nasdaq. New all-time highs in the Russell, which means that our invalidation of that long lean that we did on Friday. Yeah, guess what? That was wrong to invalidate that long lean. We still have that long lean in play now, and the YM has been a stick in the mud. There's no doubt about it. The YM has been a stick in the mud. We are. Hey, good morning, Sean. Good to see you as well, man. You guys are here early. There we go. Good morning. Good morning, Sean. I looked at that video. That was, oh man, it was heart wrenching. It was cute at first, but I didn't realize what the video was about. And then I was like, oh man, at the very end, the tribute and everything. That was heart wrenching. So, but guys, we are seeing new all-time highs in the ES. Yeah, by nearly 10 points. New all-time highs in the Nasdaq by 4.25 points. We are seeing new all-time highs in the Russell in the overnight session, and just actually printed 1731 spot two, guys. Just actually took out the early session overnight highs that had been put in. So we are seeing that continued bid come in here, guys. That YM though, as we did talk about that YM has been a stick in the mud. If you know what I'm talking about, been a stick in the mud. So yeah, guys, that YM has definitely been a stick in the mud recently, and we have seen actually some overlapping ranges on that initiative out of balance. Let's take a look at the YM first, guys. I think YM is a great place to look because it's the only one not into new all-time highs. Yeah, but let's take a look at YM on the last. Let's do a 10-day, 30-minute chart. Guys, remember we did have initiative out of 25,660, right? And we did have, and then now we have this overlapping area balance. I'm just going to fat cran this whole thing, guys. We came back into balance. We talked about that on Thursday, how that was a big area to be back into balance again. That failed initiative out of balance to the upside. And how actually Sean had mentioned that the 590 would have been a really nice area to scare out some of those longs. We didn't actually get it, and we saw overlapping rotation back up into the close. We were nearing the upper extreme of that balance on the initiative out of balance. And then we have seen. I just got a message from Karen. I'll get to that in just a second. We did see the overnight session, guys. Did see in the overnight session, no doubt about it. We saw some balance up here at the upper extreme of the. It was weak, right? YM was weak compared to the other majors, but did see that bid continue. Did see some overlapping patterns, and now initiative again on the 30-minute out of balance to the upside. I think it's more of an initiative on the 5-minute, but definitely, well, 5-minute and 30-minute. I think that we're both initiative out of balance to the upside on both. So, yeah, guys, that YM has been strong recently, which is important because, guys, let's take a look at a 1-hour chart, right? We did have this large overlapping area of balance next down here, and actually, let's go back to a 4-hour if you'll bear with me, guys. Yeah, guys, we did see here this large overlapping up into the 660 area. Since we saw down back through it and back up, I'm going to fat cran this whole area here, guys, as the previous area balance. What does that allow us to do? As that is clearly the previous area balance and trend up, right? That allows us to move up. Well, I don't like exactly where that's placed. I am placing an invalidation at the middle, price pattern at the middle of that range, and I think that 357 is still just a nice area to look at. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and make a note on the I'm going to go ahead and just modify up some of these notes that we had from Friday, if you don't mind, guys. I'm going to page up here and get some of those going. So guys, we did have, right, there's no doubt about it that we did see here in the YM, right, on the 4-hour time frame, we were let me just explain what we had here. So before we had that initiative out of balance on this 4-hour time frame, right, we had this initiative out of balance and back into it. I did see here on the 4-hour time frame, we did not want to see below this 057 here, this area, this 25057. That was the area that I didn't want to see us back below. Because why? Because that 057 was the middle of the previous area of balance. It was also, if we see trade initiative up and back down, yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, we would not want to participate in trend longer than that. But guys, guess what? Now we don't even have to worry about that. We have a full area of balance on the 4-hour time frame, up on into new highs and initiative out of balance. Again, guys, guess what that initiative out of balance in the 4-hour time frame allows us to do? Actually, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it on the 4-hour time frame. I'm going to still leave us at 25,359. 25,359, guys, as the middle of the previous area of balance. So 25,359, we get to modify. We get to modify up 300 points, 300 points of risk on that YM, guys. On the 30-minute time frame, though, definitely on the 30-minute time frame, trade back into the lows of this area of balance as we are seeing initiative out of it. Yeah, so that's 603. I might even leave it at the 590s, guys. Yeah, let's do it. Let's leave it at the 590s. 591, 591, but that is, we're not looking for a price pattern. This is automatic invalidation. Into 25,591. If we were to get back down there, guys, automatic invalidation on the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, let's zoom in because we can't do a 30-minute. Can't look at a 30-minute. 5-minute bias on a 4-hour chart, can we? No, we cannot. We are seeing initiative out of balance, guys. Depending, I'm gonna assume that this is initiative out of balance. This initiative out of balance is going to fail today. So, on that assumption, then back below the 853 area, guys, back below 853, and I take off the 5-minute lean to the upside. Okay, 853s. So that allows us to bring that up 150 points as well. 853s, guys, for a long. So that is automatic invalidation, right? Automatic invalidation to the 853s. If I can type invalidation, guys, sorry about that. Into 853s. All right, guys, so that is those are our long lean biases on the YM. Now, if we see price pattern, if we see things happen from there, yeah, guys, you know it. You know that we will modify that as the day goes along. But those are the first lines in the sand, my friends. First lines in the sand. I do not think that we pull back that far today. All right, let's take a look at the ES since we are done with the YM, guys. Yeah, let's take a look at that ES. I hope that makes sense to you guys, how we have modified that up. And let's take a look at some ES action, guys. The ES has been strong, right? Has been strong in the overnight session. Has not looked back. Not looked back at all. So, guys, on that 4-hour time frame, do we have overlapping price activity up here at the highs? Yeah, you bet we do. Let's zoom in. Yeah, we do. We had that spike up into the 73, back down. Did not get down into our key area, the 43s. Yeah, you bet we have overlapping price activity. Guess what, guys? Guess what that allows us to do on the 4-hour time frame? Yeah, you know it. That allows us to to modify some of this. Yeah, and we get to see here that we have two areas of overlapping rotation here. Higher, so higher, 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 higher. It is getting a little bit weaker as we go, but this initiative out of balance should be, man, it should be something today. It should be something over this next couple of days, especially if the especially if the NAFTA stuff comes through. We'll see. We'll see if it actually does, or we'll see if it's just some talk right now. But 2861s, guys, 2861 halves is where I do see our new invalidation on the 4-hour time frame. 2861.5, guys. On the 30-minute time frame, what can we see? I think 30-minute is easy to see as well, guys. I think 30-minute time frame, yeah, guys, we have seen one overlapping price activity here. We've seen it in the overnight session. I think on the 30-minute time frame, friends, ooh, let me consider this for just 1 second, okay? Let me consider this for just 1 second. Yeah, I'm changing that up, guys. Yeah, the 4-hour time frame, I'm going to leave at 2834, guys. So the middle of that last area balance at 2834. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that drawing. We'll put it down here, down into that 34 area. That's I'm looking for a price pattern back into there on the 4-hour time frame. On the 30-minute time frame, though, guys, I'm going to leave that to 61 halves. Okay, I apologize for that. I got a little bit ahead of myself. So copy, I'm going to put that down there. We had it at the 57, right? Price pattern to 57. Now we're doing 61 halves on the ES and the 30-minute. We're going to still do the 34s, though, 34 quarters on the 4-hour time frame. And on the 5-minute, we were at 61 halves before. Now on the 5-minute, we can definitely move that up. And so if that didn't make sense why I did what I did, guys, I would love to take a minute and explain it to you. But yeah, guys, as we are initiative out of balance, I do not want to see us back below the 81s, 81 evens, guys. We could tighten that up a little bit, but I do think that this is potentially one larger fat current area balance, especially since when you see it within the balance, balancing in the top half. I do like to generally include that together. However, I would not want to see it back below the 81s, 81 evens today, guys. So that we can bring that up from the 61s to the 81s, guys, on the 5-minute time frame. All right. I hope that's clear. Not clear as mud. Yeah, guys, I hope that's clear for you. Why we did what we did. Those of you guys who are watching along, those of you guys who are watching the video on the YouTube, yeah, on that delay, yeah, you know it. We're here for you every morning. And I know you can't see my charts. That's because I am in my final steps of actually moving over to new charting software that will allow me to broadcast without any legal ramifications. So, but in the meantime, guys, yeah, follow along on your charts at home, and you know it. You know that we will be continuing to be here. So we do have a long lean bias all the way across on the ES. So we have to. Hard to have a short lean bias when you're into new all-time highs. There's not saying that there aren't going to be opportunities to short. There will be. Today might not be the day. Tomorrow may not be the day. Who knows? There will be opportunities to short. But remember, taking a short into new all-time highs, yeah, on a very, very longer term, you want to be lightning. You want to be lightning into strength. The strength that we've seen here recently, yeah, guess what? It's more likely than not to continue throughout the day. But guess what? Lightning into strength. But opening actual short positions into strength, yeah, never really worked well for me. So definitely something that I want to bring to your attention, and something that I would hope that you would take into consideration, at least take into consideration. So guys, we are seeing here on the 4-hour time frame on the NASDAQ, guys, we are seeing this overlapping price pattern. No doubt about it. 4 hours. 4 hour, trade back as we are initiative out of balance to the upside. Guys, trade back into 71.85. Yeah, that invalidates that's an auto invalidation, right? So on the NASDAQ, on the 4 hour 70, on the 4 time frame, we had 72.61 was the middle. I'm not really sure how we got 72.61 on a 4 hour time frame. That didn't make a lot of sense to me. 72.61. Oh, okay, I see what we did there. Okay, but I really do think that 71.90. Yeah, I think that's where we need to be looking. So 71.90. 71.90 is an automatic invalidation, right? Oops, invalidation. That's not a word, right? There we go. 71.90. Looking for price pattern anywhere above, though. All right, and we are seeing on the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, let's zoom in. Let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame. See what we see. So let's see here, guys. Yeah, on the 30-minute time frame, I think that this overlapping price activity that we had all day yesterday, I think that is a good place. Middle of that area of balance to look for a price pattern. 74.86, guys. 74.86 is where we're looking on that. It was up from 74.04, guys. We're 74.86 now. Looking on that 30-minute time frame. Let's see what else. Oops, I'm zooming on the wrong charts. There we go. Yeah, let's go out to a 1 hour chart. Yeah. My friends, I think that's a good 5-minute lean. Yeah, we're gonna keep it at 74.18, guys. 74.15. No, we'll do the 18s to we'll do 50, like the 22s to the 16s, somewhere in there. So let's put it at like the 18s, guys. All right. So at 74 18s for a price pattern. And anywhere above, guys. And then on the 5-minute time frame, I think that's when we get the zoom camera really up and ready. I think that trade back down to the 75.15. Nah, we can't do that. Oh, it's so hard, guys. So we have two options, right? We can keep the tight, really tight stop on this into this new all-time highs, hoping for a next area pattern, area balance higher, new price pattern higher, initiative out of balance, the upside continue instead of come back into balance. We need to keep it tight, the 75.15s, and look for something down in the 74.88s, 87s. To invalidate that short lean, but with the ES being up so much, I think it's more likely than not that we're going to see continuation of the upside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did in the ES, guys. I'm going to put it at the lower extreme of this area of balance from the overnight, and then yeah, guys, I'm gonna see this overlapping price activity. If we come back down to the 75.14 halves, guys, I'm going to invalidate. I'm going to do an auto invalidation on the 17.14 halves. So long lean bias on the NASDAQ. With a key area of interest of a automatic invalidation. Yeah, guys, automatic invalidation at the 75.14 halves if we get down there. And we're looking for a price pattern into below that, right? Price pattern into the 74.87s, guys. 74.87s, 74.87 spot, whatever, right? Price pattern into 74.87s. All right, if the long lean is invalidated, or the 5-minute long lean is invalidated, guys, I know that we're keeping that up here tight, but we are on all-time highs, and guys, we are. I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. Yeah, we are on all-time highs, guys. So as we are on all-time highs, I do want to tighten that up, and I am going to keep it nice and tight, just like I did on the ES up into the 81, right? 88s are the highs, guys. We are trading the 87 quarters most recent. All right. So, guys, let's take a look at that that Russell, guys. That Russell. So let's take a look at Russell on the longer time frame, on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, we can definitely, as we are seeing initiative out of balance continue, we can definitely fat cram this this bad boy move that we have seen here recently to the upside. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. We are seeing here some continuation to the upside. Yeah. Overlapping price activity has seen continuation to the upside. Yeah, on the Russell, on the 4-hour time frame, on the 30-minute time frame, and on the 5-minute time frame, as we are 7 ticks off the all-time highs. So, guys, I think that the middle of that price activity, that 81, that 1681, guys, is now our invalidation level on the Russell, guys. So let's do it. Let's actually talk about that. We haven't talked about it prior, so I think it's a good place for us to talk about today. We do have a long lean. Now, of course, I'm going to be completely honest with you. As soon as I talk about this, yeah, you know exactly what's going to happen, right? You know exactly what's going to happen. We're going to see that Russell go nuts again today, and yeah, we're gonna invalidate all those leans. But yeah, guys, until then, I think that we have those long lean biases on the Russell still intact. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frame, guys, like we talked about, 1681, right? So on the 4-hour time frame, key area is 1681 and anywhere above, right? And then the long lean bias on the 30-minute on the Russell. Join me as we do. And slip down to a 30-minute time frame, guys. Yeah, I think the 1719 halves are a good area on the 30-minute time frame to be looking at. So we do have trade down into 1719s, right? Price pattern. Whoa, caps lock turn off, right? Price pattern into 1719s. Spot 5. And then on the 5-minute time frame on that Russell, yeah, guys, I think that we've already drawn that in here this morning. I think that 1726 spot 1726.9. I think that that's a area that we'd be looking for a price pattern back to the upside. So long lean on the 5-minute time frame, 17. Yeah, guys. So we're looking for a price pattern into 1726. Did I say 26.9? I think I did. But we'll see what we see here. I'll do it one more time. 26.9. Yeah, guys. So on that 5-minute time frame, what are we seeing here? We're seeing that 26.9. Yeah, that's it. The 27 evens. Yep, that's what we're looking for. All right, guys. So that is the long lean and the Russell, guys. So let me go ahead and let me see. I posted up the long lean bias and the ES and on the YM, guys. I didn't post the Nasdaq. Yeah, let's post that all up, right? Yeah, there's the Nasdaq. I'm gonna go ahead and get that posted in the room for you. Whoa. Okay, there we go. There we go. There's the Nasdaq posted in the room. Here's the long lean bias on the YM we already posted. And the Russell, guys, on the Russell. There we go. Let me get that posted up there for you as well. There we go, my friends. That has been posted in the room. You guys know it. So those are those long lean biases that are in play. Let's take a look at that dollar, guys. The dollar really brought a halt to some of my plans on Friday. So we do need to rejigger and recalculate some of these long lean biases and these biases that we did have on the dollar. Okay, guys. First thing is let's pull up a dollar chart, right? Let's pull up a dollar chart, dollar DXY, the dollar index. I know it's not a tradable asset, but it's still a good idea to be looking at it, watching it, seeing what it does. So, guys, we are seeing. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna remove some of these drawings that I had for the highs and the lows. Yeah, and we're gonna fat cram this thing because you know it. You know we have seen overlapping price activity all the way down to those recent lows. All right, guys. So with that overlapping price activity, guys, we are seeing the upper extreme is the 95.73. The lower extreme is that low that we had on Wednesday of 94.934, guys. So we are off those recent highs of 96 spot. 96.984. We're more than 2 points. We're coming up on 2 points right now with the current trade, but we had seen over 2 points pull back off those recent lows, off those recent highs. I apologize, and yeah, we are seeing price activity down to the downside here, guys. On the dollar index, guys, on the dollar index, what do we have here? We had a long lean bias in the 4-hour time frame above 90. Here is we're 94,664, guys. We are trading. We saw the 94,664 still in mind. Well, let's take a look and let's see what we think as we are seeing overlapping price activity. So, guys, at 94,664, yeah, that is the middle of this larger fat crown area balance that we had put in here. Yeah, it is. You know it is. That's the middle of that area balance, 94,664. I think that we see back down into there. Oh boy. I think that we look for a price pattern. But yeah, if we see that and we continue through it, I think that is bad news. So I do think that long lean bias at 94.664 still holds true. Short lean bias on the 30-minute time frame, guys. So we had looking for a price pattern in 96.23 and anywhere below. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in. Let's do some investigations on this 30-minute time frame. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to undo these two overlapping price pattern balance areas that I saw, so we can actually look at a 30-minute time frame. Yeah, we are seeing overlapping again on this 30-minute time frame to the downside here. I think that the middle of the previous area balance is up into that 90. It's all overlapping. It's a larger price activity, but I still do say that 94.345, guys. I think that is I think that's an area that we need to definitely be looking at, is at 95.345. So we're looking for a price pattern into on the 30-minute time frame. We got a short, and we are looking for price pattern into 95.345 and anywhere below. And then on the 5-minute time frame, yeah, we did have that long lean in the 5-minute time frame on Friday. Yeah, we did. That was on Thursday. I apologize. On Thursday, we didn't look at it on Friday. And yeah, that has been invalidated. You bet we are on these recent lows, guys. We are back on these recent lows. We're seeing 95.052's trade last. But guys, on a 5-minute time frame, there's very difficult to have a long lean on a 5-minute time frame current. Let me just go ahead and remove that drawing. We'll talk about why. Yeah, guys. So we did see trade on Friday. Yeah, we saw the trade come back up, and I don't know. It didn't really invalidate, but it definitely went sideways, right? But then we saw a sell-off. Yeah, guys, and we saw price come back up once more, and then we saw one area, 2 areas of balance, right? And then we come off and back down through that 5-minute, taking out that 5-minute lean into 95.145, guys. So yeah, we have seen here in the overnight session, we saw a we saw us take out the Friday lows with that first rectangle. I'm going to call it from 95 spot 139 down to 94,993. Then another one right next to it starting at, well, let's call it Pacific time, we'll call it 7 o'clock p.m. into 9:12 p.m. guys. That was an overlapping rotation from 95,113 to 047s. Next higher was going to be from 95,176 to 123. And then we did have the highs of the overnight session balancing back up into the highs of the overnight session from the spot 295s to spot 2s. Overlapping price rotation first lower down on the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, from the 25s, right? From that the 95 quarter all the way down to 95 spot 15, which invalidated that 5-minute long lean that we had. And guys, we haven't really seen much in the way of overlapping rotation to the downside. We do have a balance here currently, right? From the 062s to the 01s, right? 95,062 to 01s, just a small chop balance on these lows, though. Guys, on these lows, acceptance of value on the lower extremes, so definitely something you would want to be keeping your eyes on. But I do think here that you have a short lean bias on the 5-minute time frame, right? Short lean bias, and so I think that we are looking for a price pattern, right? We are seeing we would be looking for a price pattern into that 95 spot 2. Yeah. Into 95 spot 20, right? All right, guys. So price pattern in 95 spot 2 to open or add to that short lean in the dollar. So guys, I will go ahead and post that up for you guys as well. Posted. Wow, that's right. It's in. The dollar is in. Let's take a look at the gold. Right, gold is the last one that we're going to look at on this on this time frame here, guys. Gold is the last. Let's go ahead and just do it real quick. We got man, it's already been over a half hour of me dissecting these charts. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, but guys, we are seeing what we see here. We saw on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, we saw that. I mean, on the 4-hour time frame, I think we're at the 1226. On the well, no, oh goodness gracious, I don't know what to do. On the 4-hour time frame, I have the 1226, right? It was 1219, but I really think that 1226 is the way to go. It's tough. It's really tough because I do see dollar coming back up, and as I do see dollar going back up, I do see gold coming back off. But guys, we did have that. Okay, so take a look with me on the 4-hour time frame. We did have an area of balance, guys, all the way from the 35 spot 7s all the way down to the 13 spot 1s. And then we did have middle of that area of balance, guys, and then we saw overlapping rotation before we came off in a big way to the downside, back up through there. But that begs the question, right? We saw initiative out of balance to the downside. This should be an automatic invalidation of that 4-hour time frame right here at this 1207 area on this overlapping rotation, especially since it's going back up. So guys, I think I have to follow the rules, right? And I have to say oh no, that was a long. Okay, on a short basis, guys. Yeah, I definitely think that. Yeah, I think that short's been invalidated, guys. So that short lean bias in the GC has been invalidated. So what I'm typing in here, guys, is that the short lean bias on the 4-hour on GC on the 4-hour time frame has been invalidated with failed initial balance to the downside. Wow, home row, guys, come on, downside. There we go, and trade back up to the upper stream through what was that 1207, right? 1207 upper extreme. All right, guys, and so the short lean bias on the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, guys, I don't think that we can have a short lean bias on the 30-minute time frame, as we've just invalidated with this trade and this initiative out of balance the upside on the 4-hour time frame. I don't think we can have a short lean on the 30-minute time frame either, especially with this overlapping balance that we've seen here recently. So let's go ahead and let's just talk about where we see it from. So with initiative out of balance, I think that the middle of the previous area of balance, I think that previous area of balance is between this rotation here from the 1190s up to the 1208s. So middle of 1190s and 1208s, I think that puts us somewhere in. Let's just look at it. I'm looking at that, like the 90. Looking at the yeah, we're looking at like the 98s, 99 spot 2 area, guys. We're looking at 99 spot 2 on the 30-minute time frame. So we do have a short lean bias on the gold. We're looking for key areas interest are price pattern into 1198 spot 2 and anywhere above, right? Anywhere above, yeah. All right, current price is at the upper extreme. Yeah, we talked about that on Thursday. All right, guys, on Friday. Long lean bias on the 5-minute time frame. And why do I have a short lean bias? It should be a long lean bias, right? On the 30-minute time frame. I apologize for that. We do have a long lean bias on the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, do we? I don't know if we do. Let's see what we have here, guys. Let's take a look at that 5-minute time frame and see what we do have that long lean. Pretty sure we do. Yeah, guys. So we have a overlapping price activity here. I'm trying to draw on the charts, guys. From 1215 spot 4, guys. Down, we have another one, another area of balance that we put in here recently. I think we are just chopping them up, but on the 5-minute time frame, yeah, we are up into that 1213. Yeah, I think we have to see back above 1213 for us to really really see anything. But I think we chopped it up from 1209 to 1215s today, 1219s. So I do think that we do have a long lean bias in the gold, and I think a key area of interest is so I do think on that gold, I do think we have a long lean bias above the 1209s, guys, above the 1209s. Price pattern into the lower extreme of the 5-minute initiative. However, more likely today that we are going to chop it up. From 19 to 09. All right. So, guys, that is what we have here as a short lean bias. Whoa. Short lean bias has been invalidated. Long lean bias on the 30-minute is in play. Long lean bias on the 5-minute time frame is in play. But I do think that gold is just going to chop it up from the 19s, perhaps down to the 9s today. I don't think we see much lower. All right, guys, that is what we have seen here on the 25th. Yeah, that's what I've seen prior to the open, guys. We are trading the 88 quarters in the ES, guys. In the ES, we are just trading them up right here, right now. You know it. We are on the high ticks of the day, guys. High ticks of the day. So, oh, yeah. So that is what we are seeing. 25,943s, guys, were the highs of the day in the YM. Initiative has continued. Initiative has continued to the upside on the YM, guys. And we did balance on the 5-minute time frame, guys. We did balance on the 5-minute time frame. If you really wanted to tighten it up, you know where you can. 922s, guys. 922s if you really want to tighten it up. As we have balanced up higher, I am moving up this. Yeah, moving this up from this 859 that we had there. Now we're up into 876. We were able to take another 15 points of of risk off the table, as we have seen a balance up here on the highs, and we are seeing initial out balance. We can move it all the way up to this 920 area if you guys really wanted to manage some risk on these recent highs. All right, guys, let's see what else we have here, what else we are seeing, what else is going on. But yeah, I think that is the majority of what we have seen for today. So guys, I will just post those up again for you. I will get those out. And yeah, you guys know it. We are seeing we did see a new tick high in the NASDAQ just recent, guys. New tick high, the 34 halves, 4.5 points instead of 4.25 points off those previous all-time highs. Tesla is staying public. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's got to be good for Tesla shares. Yeah, 8 evens at 8 quarters, 8 quarters, half did trade, guys. But let's take a look at that Tesla, right? Hey, come on. I typed Tesla, right? It's gonna come in. There you go, Tesla. There we go. Yeah, so let's take a look at Tesla on that 1 hour chart. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Darn you, Tesla. That hurts. Hurts so good. Yeah, so Tesla's pretty well off those recent highs, guys. Pretty well off those recent highs, the 1387. And then yeah, guys, we did see that 1389. Couldn't manipulate it well enough to get it back up above those highs. So guys, we are seeing, and I do see here, unfortunately for Tesla and Tesla shareholders, yeah, I see that 285, 286 is a big area here, but I think the 260s are back in play. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Yeah, ouchie. All right, guys. RBOB is just chopping them up here, guys. We are coming back up into the middle of the string balance, 6.0994. Yeah, guys. Now I'm starting to look for a short in the RBOB. Oh yeah, you know it. Middle of that previous area of balance off those recent highs. Yeah. Yep, starting to look there in the RBOB at 2.0994, guys, on that daily time frame. 5-minute time frame, clearly seeing a bid on that RBOB. Clearly seeing a bid. Nice overlapping rotations on the RBOB in the overnight session. Reaching out to the upper extreme of the previous day session. We're about 13 ticks off of them right now, guys. That RBOB. So that as a dollar continues to come off, right? A dollar DXY continues to come off. Yeah, we will continue to see that RBOB get a bid. All right, guys. So that does it for Chart Talk today. I did post up all of our everything that we had seen, everything that we do continue to expect to see, everything that we continue to, yeah, guys. You know it. Everything that we hope to see in the continuation trade to the upside, especially as that YM is taking a big step forward, balancing up, trying initiative, did balance them up on the 30-minute time frame, perhaps the 4-hour time frame. I'm not so sure about it right now, but definitely has balanced it up higher. And guys, has tried initiative out of balance to the upside again, trading recently the 938s. 938's last, guys. 943s are the highs of the day, but definitely above the highs of those 800s, 800 and those 881s, guys, that we saw recently. The 883, 881 area was the upper extreme of that area balance. Saw it, took it out in the overnight session. We are 50 points higher. Guys, one thing we did not talk about, sorry, last thing, I promise. 88.8 up in the DAX. FTSE is up 14.2, guys. 14.2. So up in the DAX, up in the FTSE. So guys, that concludes Chart Talk for the day. My name is Eric V. I am Hoi Soy. I am Say Hi at FutureSquawk. at FutureSquawk.com. That's right, and that's spelled FutureSquawk.com. That's right. You can also find me at FutureSquawk. You can find me on YouTube where you're watching this video. Yeah, that's right. Same way, right? So you can definitely find me all around. I will be continuing to tweet. I'll continue to post videos. I'll continue to bring the heat for you guys. We have, let's call it 14 minutes, 15 minutes. Actually, it's a little bit more until the start of the trading day. You guys enjoy your last 15 minutes. I really hope that you guys have the preparations, the tools that you need in order to make effective and accurate and yeah, just all around well thought out trading decisions. I wish you guys nothing less than the trading day. For those of you guys who aren't with us during the regular trading hours, and those of you guys who are, yeah, I'll see you soon.